Hi, and welcome to a reading of Mary Magdalene's MiriamRing, Part 1, Magdalene's blog. This first book of the MiriamRing has already been published on Kindle as The Path Magdalene. But in the full MiriamRing, it is called Magdalene's blog, read here by Tracy de Magdalene. The plan is to publish the complete 6-part MiriamRing as a whole, 329,000 words. But it could also be published in 3 pairs of books or 2 trilogies, as each part or book is complete in itself. So I'll start with a very short preface and then get on with the blog. Miriam wants to go to the east, where Yeshua had been traveling and teaching earlier in his life, to go to places he had spoken to her about, to renew his message to the people there. I cannot bear to see her go, she who has been like a second saviour to me in these past few weeks, because all of the work of the Master with me has seemed to be unravelling like a badly sewn shawl. I cannot help feeling that her going has a lot to do with the attitude of some of the brethren. Where should I start with the story? That day in Galilee that meant so much to me, perhaps, where the voices of confusion were lifted from my mind, and around the very same time that Miriam refound her love and her Lord? Or maybe those fateful few days or weeks around the crucifixion. Yet, who is able to hear the deeds of others without being all too ready to give judgment? If you can allow, stay with me and I shall go back to what was the beginning for me of my search. Then hopefully all the rest will make some sense. As a young girl, everything was so clear and simple. Life was good because God made it that way. There were hurts and upsets too, of course, but put there just to be overcome perhaps. Then almost imperceptibly, a thin cloud came to cast a veil across my sun. What was this cloud, and where did it come from? I don't know. I only knew that something had started to slip away from my grasp. The happiness that I needed as food and sleep had become half a step removed from me. I sought hard to regain it, looking to our scriptures and prophets for the way as I was taught. Great Solomon and his father David knew, being beloved of the Lord. Their songs and prayers helped keep my spirit winging forward, and encouraged, I threw myself onwards into my studies and devotions, until I met the war. I was a girl fast becoming a woman, and not permitted entry to the mysteries of the God of the Jews. The magic, mystery, and mastery open to Elijah and Elisha would always be closed to me. I was told there was another way for me, through being a loving wife and mother. Once a good match was found for me as an accepting woman, but not as a rebellious child. Something nearly died in me then. If I would have accepted that my God was this God of the Jews and not the Most High God of all my childhood. But I couldn't. I rebelled in my heart, determined that I would not follow this path dictated to me by others. Then my father died, victim of a gang of thieves. Though he could see the rebellion growing in his daughter and admonished me often and severely, he had never withdrawn his love from me. I loved him too, even enjoying the fighting between us, right until he was taken from us so suddenly, for it was not his fault that the world was as it was. But with our father gone, my brother was not so patient, looking to offload me into marriage as soon as possible. And he found a market trader willing to take me on. So I ran away.